What's up, YouTube? For tonight, we have a special video on the Celebi distribution card. Now, not only can you get the Celebi, this actually triggers a battle against Giovanni. So this is really cool. Now, this is my Europe version of this card. I actually got some American ones too, but I'll give you a little bit of information on the event. So this one ran from the 1st of Feb to the 3rd of March 2011. This was a Europe one. I'm just showing both my DS setup. So obviously we got the infrared and distributing, and we got the Soul Silver in the other one. This is CAS version. So firstly, to trigger the event, we need to get the Celebi from Mystery Gift. Now, this was available in Europe, America, and of course Japan. Japan getting it about a year before, and the other following countries there. Now, this was only available for I guess a short amount of time too. So anyway, as I said, you need to get the Celebi. Now, this Celebi can be any nature and stuff, so it is soft resettable. I may even give this one away if there's enough interest for it. I was actually meant to do this video on Thursday, but I felt a bit tired, so we're doing it today. I will have a Pokemon sweep up tomorrow. I just haven't edited yet. All right, so we are on to the Pokemon Soul Silver, and we need to pick up the Celebi before we can activate the event. I always forget you have to go into the mart. So there'll be a dude in green. Oh, there's a guy in orange there. I don't know what that is. So we want to grab the Celebi. Obviously, we want the Celebi in the party to activate the event, so that gets given to you. So you want it, if you obviously back in the day, if you wanted to soft reset for it, you could save there. The only ways to get this event was back in the day in 2011, or if you've got the distribution card. So fortunate enough to have that. So we picked up the berries from our mum. Now we're going to check out this Celebi, and then we're going to check out this event. It's actually really cool. I love having getting the actual event, then doing an event afterwards. It's great. I like kind of like the Victini one that I did last week. So let's have a look at this Celebi closely, and I'll show you what moves it's got, and just some legality things about it too. Let's bring that up. That's not a Celebi. There's a Celebi. So, hardy nature, round of applause, people. You can always count on me for getting the good natures. So we've got Least on Recover, Nasty Pot, and Healing Wish. And interestingly, we've got the Jaboka Berry as the item. Now, unfortunately, that item you actually can't get in the current games, which sucks. It kind of sucks. So we can see it's level 50 in a Cherish Ball. Obviously, Natural Cure, that's what I got. And there's its stats there. I'll check out what IVs are later. I can't be bothered doing it at the moment. It's hardy nature anyway, so it's not going to be any use. Right, so this is the bottom screen. So we got the OT as Win 2011, the ID number, and we've also got the classic ribbon there as well. So just for some legality things, if you guys were wondering if you did receive one, that's what it needs to have. Okay, look at that amazing team in my party at the moment. So the battle, obviously, against Giovanni, I wanted to bring some lower Pokemon, not just level 100s to make it interesting. So that's it for the Celebi. You've got the Pokemon event and Fatal Account at level 50. So same usual thing for that. So with the Celebi as well, as I said, you need to have it in your party, and now we need to go into Ilex Forest. So after you get that, after you get whatever nature you wanted, or you can head into there. Okay, now it's obviously it's different for the last one. You don't need to catch or anything. You just get given it, then you can go straight to the event. So now we're gonna go to Ilex Forest. Make sure you got a Pokemon Cup, because guess what? I didn't remember it, so I ended up teaching my Raikou cut, which was amazing. Okay, so I liked how they brought the little cutscenes into each area too. So you can see the shrine was on there. That's where you need to go to. You need to actually go to the shrine. So all you got to do is cut this tree down and walk straight ahead, and that'll actually trigger the event, which is cool. So Raikou's going to cut down the tree, the Sudowoodo, and here we are. So all you got to do is click on the shrine. Celebi will sort of fly backwards, and then your rival, or Ethan, or Lyra, depending on what one version started with, will start saying some stuff to you. Basically, he's just talking about the legend of Celebi and stuff. And now, what happens? You get a white screen, and Ethan and you are what's actually going on? What's going on? The Celebi flies into there and actually time warps you into back in time, which is really cool. So we get actually transported to Route 22. Now, when I saw this bit, I was like, there's some grass there. I wonder what's in the grass. It could be some super rare, cool Pokemon you could get, or something like that. But unfortunately, I could not run into the grass. This was just a little cutscene here, giving some information. So I was slightly disappointed, but I'm sure someone's hacked it in or rommed it in or something. I wonder what is in that grass. Does anyone actually know? So that'd be just in the coding or something. I wonder if it's actually like what Pokemon in there. Anyways, so let's go here. Now we see Giovanni and Silver. They're actually having a conversation here, which is interesting. So Kath actually called Silver her rival Crimson, which was really. I was like, what the hell? But then I figured out what was going on. So basically, to sum this up, Giovanni is sort of like running Silver down for not wanting to join Team Rocket, and they're having like basically just having an argument. And now Giovanni actually will run off, and so will Silver. And obviously Silver is not wanting to be in Team Rocket. He wants to do something else and be great or whatnot. Sorry, I just need a drink of water then. So lots of nice little juicy dialogue there for you if you want to read back on the backstory, which is cool, really interesting. I like this bit. Now, this was funny too. Just like the old games, Silver will just boot you out of the way, and he will run off. So that's it for that little section. You can't do anything, you can't move or anything like that. It's just constant talking, which is good. I like backstory that actually is, there's meat to it, not just random little stuff. Anyway, so the Celebi will start glowing it, or the screen will go white, and as Ethan said, it's happening again. So we'll get transported yet again, and this time it's in all places, it's in a cave. So in this cave will be a little radio, and there will be Giovanni. We've just seen him before. So we'll have a little read of what this is. I don't know why you've come here. Anyway, I have to warn you that this is not a place for kids. And basically what's happening here is there's radio from Goldenrod. Now, if you remember in the event when Team Rocket took over the Goldenrod radio tower, they actually broadcasting the signal, and Giovanni actually, he was prepared to go back there. However, he just sort of showed up, which was quite interesting. Okay, so Giovanni's just saying basically what I did. Team Rocket have occupied radio tower, and actually you can see the message there from the radio tower, which is really good. Can you hear us? We finally made it. Come to me, baby. Basically that kind of thing. And Giovanni's just saying Team Rocket will be born again, but he challenges you to a battle. He's feeling nostalgic, and this is really cool. So Giovanni has 4 Pokemon. Now he's got his Nidoking and a couple of other ones. So I thought it'd be good to use the Celebi. It's at level 50, so this is going to make the battle reasonably fair. Also, Celebi, as I found, only I sort of went through this recording. Its only attacking move obviously is Leaf Storm. So I was like, this is going to be a challenge because I'm going to have to obviously use Nasty Plot to boost up my special attack to try and take it out. Anyway, so of course the t-shirt meme, they're coming soon. They're already out, people. I can't believe the first turn. Anyway, so Nidoking is going to use Focus Energy. It's trying to get critical hits. I don't really want to use Nasty Pod on this because I thought it might attack me then crit me like a poison type move or a ghost type move. So I just went for the Leaf Storm again, but Giovanni is going to be an ass and use a full restore again. So that's only going to do half health. Now I could go for a Nasty Plot here, or I could just swap out. I really wanted to use Celebi as much as possible, so I kept it in and went for the Nasty Plot. Now, it's great hearing the old music as well. So Nidoking is going to have Shadow Claw. It doesn't do too much. Oh, my Jabocca Berry. Look at that damage. Look at how much it did. So my Jabocca Berry is wasted. Not that it really matters because I can't really do anything with it anyway. It's not like I can send it forward in the games. So I'm going to use Leaf Storm again and take out the Nidoking. So that's my special attack dropping. I may have to swap out my Celebi into another Pokemon. I've got a couple other Pokemon that are lowish, 40. I think they're around level 40. So let's swap in. We've got a Raikou and we've got a Lugia. They're both level 40. So I thought that'd be... I didn't want to just be that guy and bring the level 100 mod. I wanted to enjoy this. So bring in Cast Master Ball Raikou, which had the only electric type move it had against the Honchkrow was Spark. So that was pretty cool. A physical Raikou. I like that. So go for the Spark on the Honchkrow. I definitely didn't expect this one to KO it because obviously it's 3 levels higher than me. It does pretty good damage there. I don't get it paralyzed, but now Honchkrow is going to use Swagger against me. So that's actually going to boost the power of my electric type move, my Spark, because that's actually a physical type. And now I can go for the Spark again. And unfortunately, I'm going to be confused. And guess what? I hit myself in confusion. I totally never saw that one coming. Now Honchkrow is going to go for the Dark Pulse. And that does a fair bit of damage to me. It feels like I'm commentating in Wi-Fi battle. I just can't commentate these battles differently. I hit myself in confusion again, and Honchkrow is going to be able to take me out, which sucks. I was like, oh, that's I knew that was gonna come. Like, seriously. So now I can send in my my Celebi here and use Leaf Storm and just finish off the Honchkrow. It's only on a little bit of health too, even though they're resistant. I'm a couple of levels high, so that should be enough. Now, the only problem was I only ever got like 5 PP on Leaf Storm, so I kind of wanted to do most of this battle with Celebi, so I had to like conserve my PP. So Honchkrow is down. That's half the team down. Now, the other Pokemon he had was a Nidoqueen as well. So, and also a Kangaskhan, which is interesting. So now we have Nidoqueen as the third Pokemon to send out. Since I got that negative in special attack, I do not want to stay, and I'm going to swap out and go into the Lugia. So this was obviously the Lugia that Kath caught. It's level 45, so I've got Surf on this, and I've got Extra Sensory. I quite like the Surf animation on in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, so I felt like using Surf instead. Sorry about that. So anyway, going for the Surf on the Nidoqueen. Obviously, it's level 46, so it's going to take that rather well. I'm going to go for the Extra Sensory this turn. I'm not even sure if Extra Sensory would have actually taken it out in one shot. So Crunch is not going to do too much due to my... This is actually a bold Lugia, so it's pretty good. And going for the Extra Sensory, which looks way better now than it did before. Like, now it's just like this disappointing, like, little circles of pink, and it sucks compared to what it was. You get to see the opposing Pokemon, like, be all, like, funky and everything. So the last Pokemon is Kangaskhan. I'm going to swap out Lugia because I want to finish this one with style with the Celebi. Now I've got 1 Leaf Storm left. The other thing I was worried about here was, even though I'm going to be 10 levels higher than the Kangaskhan is a normal type, so it's fairly bulky, so I've kind of got flashbacks of that Nidoking living on 1 health, so I thought, let's go for Nasty Plot and then go for the Leaf Storm. The only problem was, if I missed with Leaf Storm, I had no moves left, so I was hoping that didn't happen. So anyways, going for the Nasty Plot, Kangaskhan is going to go for the Outrage, which is cool. I've used Outrage Kangaskhan before, it's rather awesome. So that's obviously not going to do anything to me. I'm 10 levels higher, plus it wasn't like stab or anything. So Leaf Storm hits, and that's easily going to be able to take out the Kangaskhan. And that is a Giovanni defeated. But man, that was really cool. I liked how the Celebi like brought us back in time and stuff. It was really decent. I wish the new games would add stuff in like this nowadays. It'd just be so much better. It feels like sometimes they rush those sort of things and didn't leave them in. Anyway, so Giovanni gets beaten, and we get a sizable amount of Poké Dollars. Now, what is going to happen? So, Giovanni, how is this possible? The past 3 years have been a waste. How can a kid like you manage to destroy me once again? The precious dream of Team Rocket has become little more than an illusion. So he's going to run out there, and that's basically it. Where has Giovanni gone? I wonder if he's listening to our broadcast. So that's the, obviously that's Team Rocket coming from Goldenrod. Now, we are going to get transported back by the Celebi. There's that white screen again. Ethan's going to start complaining that he wants to go back home to his mummy. That's fine. I've had enough. And here goes the Celebi again. And now we're going to get warped back to Ilex Forest. So that's what happens. As I said, you can't move from those locations. Like, I won't let you like move around or anything. So that's sort of those forced events. So here we are back in Ilex Forest. Okay. Traveling through time sure doesn't feel good. And we have Ethan going back to his Marill. But that's basically it for this event. This was really fun. I definitely did this one. I may have a couple of other distribution carts that have like other events after them. I'll just dig through them and have a look. Like I've got so many of them still to do. But as I said, I'll get through all of them. I normally am doing them like once a week on a Thursday. So just for something a little bit different. Anyways, so with I'll do a quick Celebi moveset. We could probably make use of... oh, hang on. What's this? We're just getting a call from our mum. She's spent our money once again, people. So probably on the Celebi, right, we could make use of that Nasty Plot. Like, Nasty Plot Energy Ball. That'd work rather nicely, too. Or you could go, like, Specs, Leaf Storm, like max special attack, max speed. That could work, too. Those are always nice ones. I think I may have done... You could do like a physical one, like I know there's a Sword Dance one with like Seed Bomb you can use. That's pretty cool. Or you could go like Banded U-Turn or something like that. That could work too. The great thing about Celebi, it's got those nice stats too. I'm going to give that one a save anyway. I'll probably redo this save file. With this Celebi again, once again, you can just keep doing that event every time you restart your save file too. So that's the cool thing about it. If you guys would like me to do a giveaway in this event on my channel, I can do that. I can soft reset for as many of these Celebis as possible. I may not go for the nature. I might just like keep doing them, whatever I can get, I guess. But that's about it for this video. Now, tomorrow's video, I will be putting up a Pokemon sweep. I probably would have. I would have been doing that tonight if I wasn't feeling like a little bit tired yesterday. But hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a nice little blast from the past, and I very much like going back to the old games. This is the old games I like so much. It's like kind of like my, one of my favorite things to do. That's about it, people. Hope you enjoyed this one, and peace out.